Welcome to an overview of organizational functional analysis. You may wonder, what is a functional analysis? The aim is to describe the current organization, so how the organization is structured, that is, the units, roles, processes, and formal reporting lines. To determine whether the current structure is an appropriate one, given the purpose or strategy of the organization, and to suggest how the design might be improved to attain a higher level of effectiveness. So, why would we want to conduct a functional analysis? A functional analysis provides a high level representation of critical functions for each of the major work areas in the organization. These functions are the ones that ensure timely, high quality, least cost services or goods are provided. By understanding the core functions, you can begin to decide how to improve an organization through redesign. So, how do you do it? Start by considering the organization's overall purpose. Identify the organization's current major work units. One should then consider the more specific functions that the organization performs and the desired outcomes that the organization seeks to achieve. When identifying the organization's current major work units, it's helpful to compile or review organizational charts to visualize your current structure. This documentation should show the responsibilities and reporting relationships of the work units. To further understand the overall purpose and desired outcomes, one should review the organization's mission statement and business plan, as well as any other relevant organizational documents. Then you want to consult with leaders and stakeholders to understand the functions that are performed in each of the identified work units. For each major area, figure out all of the basic duties, processes, or services provided. You should have a set of questions to ask the leaders or stakeholders. Here, it is important to understand what functions are actually performed, rather than what they would ideally perform. Now that you have a list of functions performed in each major work unit, you will need to select which critical functions ensure services are timely, high quality, and least cost. To do this, analyze your functions through these three or more criteria. If you picture a large funnel with a filter at the bottom, which functions would make it through to the other end? Next, you'll want to examine how critical core functions connect or interrelate to each other. So, how does one core function impact another? Using this as a guiding question, draw arrows from one to another. Is there a pattern? Does this tell you something about how functions flow through the organization? Are major work units able to maximize their performance without losses in other units? Then you'll want to discover where there are areas of opportunity. In this step, you will discover how core functions can be improved. Now that you have a better idea of the structure of your organization and its functions, you can ask, what kind of improvements would help to make our services even better than they already are? These improvements can be listed by work area, function, or for the whole organization. Finally, you want to start redesigning. This can be on an organizational level or by redesigning your processes one by one. And that's a quick guide on how to conduct a functional analysis. Thanks for listening.